All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from or watching from. Today, again, we're going to be discussing on how to conduct due diligence before you buy any property in Nigeria. How to conduct due diligence before you buy any property in Nigeria. Because real estate is a very let me use the word dynamic. It's a very dynamic and very delicate business or investment. So it is always advisable you conduct due diligence, adequate due diligence before you buy or go ahead to buy any property. Basically, there are three major due diligence you conduct in real estate before you buy. There are three major due diligence you conduct. We have the first one, the legal due diligence, the physical due diligence, and the financial due diligence. The legal, physical, and financial due diligence. Those are the major three due diligence you do in real estate before you buy. So number one, what is the legal due diligence? What is legal due diligence? Legal due diligence involve the confirmation that the property is legally owned, registered, and transferable without legal issues. It is to confirm that the property is legally owned by the seller, it is registered, and it is transferable. That is what it means that the property, when you want to do, that's what it means by doing legal due diligence. So, and what do you verify if you want to do legal diligence? Is verifying especially the title documents. So you have to confirm the authenticity of the documents, such as the C of O or RO of O or governor's consent, the deed of assignment. You need to confirm that if it's registered or not. The gazette or excision, if it's the property that have those gazette, or the seller presented you that this property has a gazette or excision. The survey plan, you need to be able to convert. These are documents that shows ownership of the property. So you need to be able to conduct due diligence on these things. Majorly with a lawyer. Is advisable you use a lawyer to do that, a real estate lawyer. Not every lawyer is a real estate lawyer. So use especially a real lawyer with real estate experience. So you need to be able to verify the true legal ownership through maybe the land registry search. You go to the land registry search, through the deed history, the history of the deed. How many people have bought the property over time, which you most likely see at the citation of the document, and the consent document, especially if the property is being resold. Most time when the property is being resold, if you have watched our previous video, that there's a page at the back of the deed that shows governor's consent. So if it's a property that is being resold to multiple, I'm supposed to see a governor's consent at the back, most times, but not always the case anyway, because some people don't proceed to do their governor's consent. So you must be able to check those things. And the encumbrances, ensure the property is not under any court dispute, not mortgaged to a bank, not under government acquisitions. These are all legal due diligence you need to do. The court is not under any court dispute, not mortgaged to a bank, not under government acquisition. So these things are mostly conducted. You hire a property lawyer to conduct these verifications officially. A real estate lawyer. This is a major, someone who you need to conduct or employ to help you to do all this diligence. So number two is the physical due diligence. I told you there are three of them. We've done number one, which is legal due diligence. So we have the physical due diligence. So the physical due diligence involves inspecting the property physically to ensure it matches what is being advertised and doesn't carry hidden risk. inspecting it physically. If you are not around, maybe you're in diaspora, you send someone you can trust, maybe a family member, a friend who you can trust, to go and check the property physically. Worst case scenario, as I said, you do a video call with the person selling the property to you. So what do you verify in your physical due diligence is what the location and accessibility. Is the area accessible by road, and is it safe? So location and accessibility is one of the things you check in your physical due diligence. Then size and boundaries. Use a licensed surveyor, advisable, to measure the land to confirm the size and boundaries, to measure the land or the house to confirm what they stated on the document. So those are another physical due diligence you do, the size and boundaries, the topography of the land. If the land is swampy, waterlogged, or in a flooded prone area, these are all things you need to check, which most likely, as I said, a surveyor can help you do that. So you check the topography of the land, check the topography, then the usage. Make sure it is suitable for your intended use. Is it residential? Is it commercial? Is it agriculture? Or is it industrial? So make sure that when you go there, check physically. You should be able to determine through the search by the surveyor if what the land or the property is meant for. So these are all physical due diligence. Then dispute. Interview neighbors or community leaders to find out if there is any dispute on the land. Interview neighbors, people around. Do those things. These are all how you do your physical due diligence, to find out who is the true owner of that land. So interview neighbors or community leaders or any person you can see in the neighborhood of that land or property. Then right of way. Ensure it is not blocking drainage, electricity lines, or planned roads. Ensure that the right of way is done. So those are all things you can check out when you are doing your physical due diligence. So never rely solely on the agent photos. Go and inspect personally or send a trusted one. Never you rely on the agent photos. It's always good you go and check or send someone that will go and inspect on your behalf. As you say, to do physical due diligence is most likely advisable use a registered surveyor that will help you with that. Then number 3, finally, is financial due diligence. What is financial due diligence? Financial checks to ensure you are not overpaying or stepping into a debt trap, so that you are not overpaying. So what do you verify when you are doing your financial due diligence is not the market value. Compare with similar properties in the area. Involve a real estate valuer or experienced realtor or broker. The person can give you idea if the property is the value of the property. They can be able to give you an idea what the value, the market value is. Then hidden charges. Ask for breakdown of all costs. The legal fee, the agency commission fee, development levies, especially if it's an estate, the consent fees, in case you need to still sign from the government or every other person to consent the transaction. So ask for any hidden charges. Those are how you do your financial due diligence. Ownership debt. Ensure the property isn't being sold to cover hidden debt or taxes owned by the owner. So ensure that there is no debt incurred. Ask those questions and make sure that you have an indemnity clause. When the person is going, let there be an indemnity clause in that you know that you are not being liable to any debts or any taxes on the land. So ensure that you confirm orders. Don't commit financially until your legal and physical checks are cleared. Don't commit financially until these 3 levels are cleared. Don't commit financially. So final advice: before you pay, demand a contract of sale, confirm the seller's identity, ensure a lawyer is involved from start to finish, pay through traceable channels, bank transfers, not cash. Don't pay with cash. Pay through traceable channels. So as I said again, there are 3 major due diligence you do before you buy property in Nigeria. I believe this should also entail globally. So the one I said, number 1 of it is your legal due diligence, number 2 is your physical due diligence, and number 3 is your financial due diligence. So thank you very much for watching or joining us today on today's episode. So if you need a reliable and trusted realtor, an organization that can help you even do all these details, give you genuine property, genuine land, genuine houses, you can contact us. After watching this video, you can give us a call on 0802 9799228. I repeat again, 0802 9799228, or just send us a DM after watching this video, and we'll see you on our next episode. Bye. God bless you.